Hi everybody, welcome to a new project. Well, technically I guess it's two new projects, and that's these little tiny mini albums. And if you have, my last project that I made was this mini album using Stamperia Forest, and I had some scraps, so I decided to go ahead and use them. And one of the reasons was the collection itself had this is from the 8x8, this is from the 12x12, plus scraps from both. But the 8x8 and the 12x12 each had a sheet that had a large square in the middle that had a squirrel on it, and then little squares all the way around for cut aparts. And that's what I used to make these albums, was those sheets plus some other scraps. So let's start with the larger one. And we're going to do this, I'm grabbing my ruler so I can give some measurements. So I wanted to make this sort of as quick and easy as possible while still being pretty. So as you can see, this larger one has a ribbon closure. The covers measure 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and the pages are 3 by 3. And there's 3 pages. There's 3 pages in each, as you can see, but each page has a lot going on. So there's quite a few pages in these little albums. And you can see this is one of those squares that I was talking about. So inside we have a belly band, we have some tags. I'm going to show you these because I didn't show them to you matted in the walkthrough. So here's how I matted these. I did show you, that what I was going to use, but I didn't mat them. In the tutorial. So then we have here, we made this little tuck, and I just have this tiny little piece tucked in. And this one was all these tags I made myself just using my corner chompers from We Are Memory Keepers. So this was the scallop, and this was a corner rounder. So there's those. And you could punch a hole and put a little twine in them. The side pocket inserts I didn't do anything to. They're just squares, so I'm going to leave them in there. But there are side pocket inserts. And then here we have another pocket. And all of these that you see here are just using the cut aparts from that sheet. Okay. Just like that. And there were I want to say I was 2 short on this one and 3 on the other one. And I had a sheet of paper that I was able to cut to fill in for that. And you can see it's very plain. I didn't add any, except for the pockets that you've seen. I have not added any flips or embellishments of any kind on the insides. So here's a couple more inserts. This little tag, I really like this little tag. Hope you can see. And then here I used the stub for this one to make like a little ticket, and then another little tag. And then in the back, we used a method of folding these pages to create these, which I'll show you. So I made a tag. And originally I was going to do 4 pages in each book. So this was one of the pages from this tiny book that I ended up not using. And we glued it together and made a little booklet to go in this album with it. And then there's the back. Okay. So this is the larger of the 2. And let me show you the little one. We're going to make both of these in the course of the videos. I think there's 3 or 4 videos. And so this little guy's so cute. Right. And then this one just has a piece of embroidery cotton in a color that I thought went really well with this box to keep it closed. It's just wrapped around and tied, that's all. Okay, and then we have the same setup with this one, except this one has fewer pockets. So we have the belly band, and then you can see these little squares. Some of them are the same as what you saw before. And then in here we have a teeny tiny tag. This one, I forgot to give you the measurements. The pages on this one are 2 inches square. The cover is 2 1/2 tall by 2 1/4 wide. And here we have some more little tiny inserts. in the pockets. Same with the side pocket inserts. There are 3, and I didn't do anything to them. Of course you can. And then here in the back, I didn't have one of those little booklets, so I made just a little tag shape insert there. And then this, I just cut a strip, folded it in half, and made a little folded booklet out of that. And I like these tiny little albums, and you can put like sprocket pictures that you've trimmed down or whatever in them, or small pictures, or just have them as is. Or if you use Christmas paper, you could make a little Christmas ornament out of it. This is my Christmas in July project that I did for Country Craft Creations. It's a little different, but it's the same idea. A little tiny album. If you're wondering, because sometimes when I post these super tiny albums, I get asked, well, it's cute, but what would you do with it? But you can do the same things with this you do with any other album. Okay, so let me go ahead and tie this. And usually I go around 3 times, but I only went around twice this one. So I will fix that later. Okay, so there we go. We have tiny, and we have small, and then we have our standard. So this one, which was my last project, is 7.5 inches tall. So this one's 7.5. This one is, I think I said 3.5, 3.25, and this one is 2.5. Okay. So this one's already been made. That's a different series, and these 2 we're going to do in this series. So go ahead, stay tuned. Gather up your scraps, and we're going to make these albums. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you have, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Like, share, all those other things. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss my next video. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.